What's up? What's going on?
All right.
Tired? You look tired. Tough
I,
session.
I just finished the trip with the under 13s team, so yeah.
Oh, excited. Well, this won't be long, but hello, everybody. Welcome back to the United Way for the Leicester versus Man United preview. Joining me today is the main man himself, Leo. What's up, Leo?
Good thanks. How are you?
What do you think of Man United's transfer business so far? I think we have Antony in now. So, what's happy with the deal?
Yeah, I'm happy with it. As I have said in the comments in the past live stream, that it is a bit too much money, but if we have to get the player for that much, we have to get that player for that much. We need him.
Yeah, exactly. And we're lacking wingers these days, aren't we?
Yeah.
I mean, we're lacking strikers as well. Would have been
Yeah.
nice to get a striker, and even if Ronaldo is staying or is going, don't know what's happening with Ronaldo at this stage. Do you know that? I mean, what do you think? Do you think he'll stay, or are you gonna? You're gonna wait until deadline day shuts before you say that?
Cristiano Ronaldo is staying at Manchester United. Ten Hag did say in his press conference that he is most likely staying, so he is.
Fingers crossed. I mean, as much as he wants to leave because we don't have what he wants, I still want him to stay because you can't trust Martial. You can't trust him. He's going to be out for tomorrow's game as well. So that's 2 games he's out for, which is a bit shit. Like, as much as Leicester's probably not having a great start,
Yeah.
they can have it, put a sting in the tail as well if they want to. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Like, and James Garner going to Everton, is it? £15 million with a buyback clause as well, I think. So, what do you think? Do you reckon it's best for him, or do you reckon we should have kept him?
It's good for his career. Obviously, it's good to have a buyback clause on the deal. I think if he does do good at Everton, I think we should sign him straight away. But I just sold him for a bit more than 15 million if we can sell a player like James Garner.
Yeah, exactly. Thing is that pisses me off about the deal is like not about the deal, but like look what he did for Nottingham Forest last season. Like he was so good. Like we said it, last season when James Garner was at Nottingham Forest. Like we shouldn't be like we wanted him back soon.
Yeah.
We wanted him back quick because we were like, this fella can be good. But I don't know. Do you reckon we'll regret it, or do you reckon, I don't know, can you see him coming back? I don't know. I hope he comes back, but I don't want to jinx that and just yet. But what do you reckon he'll come back? Do you reckon we'll realise that we might actually need this player?
Yeah. It's hard to say. I think I think if he had the chance to come back, I think he probably would. So let's see what happens. Hopefully, he does good at Everton. Obviously, they are struggling at the moment. Do something.
Yeah, they're lacking midfielders as well, aren't they? Everton. So it's I mean it is a deal that it's good for if like I say, Everton fans are probably hyped over the deal.
Yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know. I don't really care what they think. I just hope he does well. I would have preferred if he went out on loan. Though. I'm not sure about you. I'm not sure whether you said that already, but I would have preferred if he went out on loan
Yeah.
rather
Same.
than like a loan to buy. Fair enough, or a loan, not permanent deal. Like, but yeah, that deal is pretty much done. If you had to rate a window out of 10, right? What would you give it?
Didn't you give it an 8? Did you give it an 8 the other day?
Around a 7 or an 8. I don't know. Like, I just think getting Casemiro is the reason why it's like I put a high. Like before we signed Casemiro, I give it a 4. So like I give it very low. But I don't know. What would you give it?
I give
Like
us
6.
Yeah. I still think we need a striker. We need a right back, maybe another centre back. to be honest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. A striker is. Like, I remember before the window started, we're all getting told Manchester United are going to sign a striker 100%. The transfer window ends tomorrow. I can't see us signing it. I can't see Manchester United breaking the internet tomorrow. I can just see it be a calm transfer window. You might get the other teams going crazy, like I don't
Yeah.
know, like not the big teams. I think the big teams in the Premier League kind of did their business.
Mm.
I don't think like you get the lower teams, like maybe West Ham, but do you reckon that's it? My United's window is it's done for now.
Watching Eric Ten Hag's press conference, it does look like we won't sign anyone till next summer now. I think the squad is there to fight for something. I don't see any more signings coming in for the summer and January.
Yeah, I mean January, like I hate the January transfer window because it's so boring. Like there's nothing to talk about.
Yeah.
Well, we could have had. I mean, supposedly Rangnick recommended a lot of players to Man United in January in the transfer window last season in January, and the Manchester United basically kind of told him in a nice way to fuck off. So
Business transfer window. I think the last time we did do that was Alexis Sanchez, and that was not the best, was it?
no, I wasn't. I don't want us to. Like, the last thing we want is Ronaldo leaves and we have no striker. Martial's our only striker and he's out. And you just know with signing like Arnautovic, you just know it, don't you? If that, I doubt it'll happen, but I doubt it'll happen. I doubt it'll happen. Well, let's live in hope. But are you excited to see Antony? I don't think he's going to be available for tomorrow, so I'm excited to see him play. Excited to see. A lot of people are slagging him, calling him a fidget spinner and all that stuff because of his trademark move. But are you excited to see even Casemiro? We haven't seen him yet. We'll see him tomorrow, hopefully.
Yeah, obviously when Casemiro played against Southampton, didn't really see much. So hopefully he starts tomorrow, Casemiro, and we can see him. But Antony, I'm looking forward to seeing him against Arsenal. I don't see him, Eric Ten Hag, putting him straight in the starting 11. I see him coming to the bench like Casemiro did, and hopefully he can do something.
Yeah, that's it. And Ryan, the lucky bastard, is actually going to the match on Sunday, so he's going to actually see Antony play in the flesh. So yeah, I'm not jealous or anything like that. We also signed Dubravka. I mean, there's not really to talk about there. Backup goalie, probably. I mean, we'll probably use him in the likes of the Carabao Cup games and FA Cup games. Maybe the Europa League.
Yeah.
But it's a loan to buy. I don't think we'll buy him. It's a loan, but I mean, was there a point of getting a goalie? We could have just, I don't know, we could have got Van der Voort. He's good and young, or we should have just stayed with Tom Heaton. Because like, there's no difference between Dubravka and Tom Heaton at United now. Game time.
Off the difference. Tom Heaton is finished at Manchester United, and let's be honest, I think Dubravka is a decent goalie, but he's obviously not going to be first choice. But I think they've signed him just because Dean Henderson could go at Forest if they stay up permanently. So I think that's the reason why we have signed him on a loan to buy.
Yeah, it's a bit of a crazy one.
Yeah,
it is. Because there is better keepers out there that wouldn't mind just being on the bench just once they're going to get game time. But I think Dean Henderson, he's too big headed, isn't he? He's his head's too big for. Like we seen it. I think you remember the interview we had with Nottingham Forest.
Yeah.
When he was basically talking shit about United, like he's silly. Like as much as I Nottingham Forest, remember he has to come back to us.
Yeah.
If so after watching that interview and hearing about it, I'm literally like, yeah, stay where you want because you're just treating us like the dirt on the end of your shoe, like you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean, we all know about Antony. He's a new Manchester United player. Thank God like I like what was it? He rejected like the bid last week for Antony, and I remember me and Ryan were doing the preview for the Southampton game, and literally I actually reject bid, and I thought that's him gone. A few days later, Antony United player. The thing is, Antony kind of he went on strike, didn't he? But he was
Yeah.
still getting fined for not turning up to training, but they didn't. He didn't care,
Yeah.
so he forced to move more than anything. Manchester United wanted him; they weren't in a rush for him, but he was in a rush to come to United, which is good because Leo, there's not many players out there that want to come to Manchester United. There's not. There's not. I mean, all right, Martinez did, Malacia did, and Antony. Ericsson kind of had no choice. He was a free agent. He had no choice in
I
fairness to.
wanted to join Man United.
Yeah, but obviously you'd expect the Ajax players that we bought would want to continue because of Ten Hag and all that. You'd expect it. You know what I mean? But I mean, this game tomorrow. I mean, we know Martial is out. Lindelof actually, hold on, he's in training, but I doubt he'll play even if he's fit. Would you have any doubts about tomorrow's game, or I don't know? Can you see it be like the Southampton game on the weekend?
I'm fairly confident Leicester have struggled in every single game, but they have scored goals. I think we have to be careful. We have to defend really well. I think with their defense, I think we could score 2 or 3 tomorrow by luck.
Yeah, do you reckon we'll obviously won't get your prediction yet, but like you'd expect it to be an easier one than the Southampton game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Southampton beat Chelsea yesterday, and basically not just beat them, they were all over them. So I'm very happy that we did beat Southampton because Chelsea didn't. And to be honest, if we win tomorrow, we go 2 points ahead of the likes of Chelsea. So really, our start doesn't really matter anymore. We've won 3 games in a row, and that's a good sign.
Yeah, I mean, I watched that game yesterday actually between Southampton and Chelsea. I have to say, Chelsea, they're in a bad state. They need to make signings.
That's
They
why
need to make signings.
Honor, which is
Yeah.
But
they signed more defenders more than anything else. Like no strikers, nothing. Exactly. Like they got rid of Werner, who scored a hat trick yesterday. Lukaku, who's on loan to Inter Milan. Havertz, as much as he's tall and he's no centre forwards, he's more of I think he's more of a cam. Like Chelsea are. I mean, I'm not sure whether you did, but I don't think Chelsea's got the way Chelsea's playing now. They're not making Champions League football next season. They're gonna have they're gonna be like us. They're gonna the Man United last season. That's gonna be Chelsea this season. The thing is about Chelsea, in fairness to them, they have Thomas Tuchel, who's
a good coach.
Yeah, he tells the truth. I mean, he's won the Champions League at Chelsea in his first few months at the club, which isn't easy. But he had the players there now. Like I think Chelsea getting rid of Werner was a big mistake. As much as Lukaku was playing shit at them, I still think even getting rid of Lukaku on loan to Inter Milan was a big mistake.
I would take Lukaku back at Man United now. Literally, Lukaku was a goal machine at Manchester United. I think if you could have him in this team now, creating chances, I bet Lukaku would be near enough top goal scorer.
I mean, he did us a big favour when we played PSG. He
scored like 6 goals in like a week at one point. So let's be honest, people say Lukaku weren't that good for Manchester United. He scored goals.
Yeah, I mean, like obviously, I doubt we'll ever sign him back.
Oh no, obviously not. But
I mean, the way we're lacking now with strikers, I'd probably take him, to be fair. I mean, I don't know. Probably going to get pretty Memphis Depay or some sort like that tomorrow. I don't know.
The out-and-out striker, is he? Like, let's be honest.
No, I mean, his first time, he wasn't good. second time, it's not going to change. Like you know, like you can't say that he's no. I mean, £10 million. All right, we're lacking strikers, but we should have signed a decent striker earlier in the window. It's too late. It's too late.
Striker we were linked with, that 6'7" striker, which we were.
Krasic, yeah.
He's gone to Wolves, which, to be honest, how are we getting beat by Wolves for like a striker? I don't get it.
It's bullshit if you ask me. But I mean, yeah, tomorrow's game, you kind of mentioned it there yourself that Leicester haven't had the greatest start. They're rock bottom, are they? Have they won any games?
1 point.
1 point, and who's the 1 point against? I know they lost against Southampton there last weekend.
Arsenal, Southampton, Chelsea,
yeah,
and I don't know the other team. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, they did beat us 4-2 last year.
Yeah, but they've lost.
Yeah, that's it.
The keeper, it's just not.
Yeah, yeah. I thing is about like playing Leicester away. It'd be typical of them to go out and have the greatest game of their life. It'd be typical of them. Jesus, they are rock bottom. Whoa, they haven't won any of their opening 4 games, and we're on 6 points. So we're the better team overall. Yeah, Rahil thinks you'll win 1-0. I mean, yeah, decent prediction. So Leo, you'll be more than confident about tomorrow's match?
I'm very confident. I reckon we will do really well. I know we have struggled in the past at the King Power, but I don't see anything but a Manchester United win.
Well, I like it. I mean, there's stats here about Leicester unbeaten and all that, lad, but it's a totally different United team now, and compared to last season, it's still a totally different United team. You have the likes of Malacia, Martinez. We have Varane, but it is a totally different United team this time around, anyways. Would you be concerned about anything going into tomorrow's match? Because the other way, we still have the United of last season in the back of our mind. So would you have any doubts or concerns or anything like that about tomorrow's match?
I have got it's like one thing in the back of the mind. You got certain players which will just let the team down, who did let us down last season. You look at Sancho, Rashford, Bruno, Dalot, even Varane.
Whole team, basically.
All these certain players which are possibly going to be in the starting 11 who has let us down in the past. Look at Martial now. He is injured. And to be honest, that's a letdown because I probably would have started.
More than likely, yeah. Rahil says there, always expect the unexpected. That's why I'm kind of saying, you know what I mean? You just don't know what to expect from them. Even though it's Ten Hag, different manager, we've different players, our defense is improved. It's improved a lot. But you just have Jamie Vardy. I mean, is he fit for tomorrow or is he injured again? Because he's always injured every time Man United play him.
I'm not sure, to be honest.
Yeah, I think it's either him or Iheanacho. They're still 2 good players. So you just Jamie Vardy. You just have it he'll fuck us all over. If we let him pass, but Jamie Vardy and Lisandro Martinez is going to be an interesting one. 2 players who are hot-headed, both of them. So down 2 going head to head. My God, I cannot wait for that. I mean, this preview, it's probably going to be a short one because there's not really to talk about. It's I mean, defense is the key. Yeah, I mean, if Ronaldo isn't in the traveling squad for tomorrow, he's gone, isn't he? He's gone. He is. He's gone. I doubt that'll happen, but I'm just saying if he's, it's not like we're going to bring him to the match and he'll be sold. 1 hour after the match is over. That'll be a bit too much if you ask me. But yeah, Leo, what's your predicted 11? And then I'll give mine. Then we'll do score predictions at the very end. So what's
So
your predicted 11?
I got David De Gea in goals. Obviously, Tommy Young wouldn't be in goal, so obviously,
Good
Dallo,
show.
Dallo right back. I think he was really good against Southampton. Good cross for Bruno's goal. I think he deserves to play right back in the last few games because he has been very, very good. I got Varane and Martinez centre backs. Them two have been really key in the last two games to really keep the score lines down. Obviously, against Liverpool, they did deserve the defeat, but we obviously didn't get it.
Yeah.
Left back, Malacia. Obviously, Luke Shaw won't be getting anywhere near this team at the moment. I think he's Casemiro, I'm going to give him his first start with Ericsson
Nice.
in midfield. I don't see Fred starting yet, which, to be honest, I would like to see Casemiro and Fred, but Ericsson's doing so well at the moment, so got to start Ericsson. Got Sancho and Rashford on the wings, obviously Rashford on the left, Sancho on the right. Bruno and Cam and Cristiano Ronaldo up front.
Give Ronaldo the start. I mean, I think we have no choice. I can't stick watching Rashford play the striking role for another 90. I can't.
Watch Anthony Elanga playing. I just can't. He's just good enough to start week in, week out for Man.
Yeah, I mean he is good, but
not good enough.
Alone for Elanga would do him the world of good. I personally think.
When he first broke through, and he wasn't the criminal, which broke through as well. Like them two were unbelievable when they both broke through, literally. And like,
yeah,
and I think we missed the criminal last season. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh God. Yeah, I mean,
I'm not gonna say his name, but didn't miss it.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people probably do, but unfortunately, he was
deserve to play. Obviously, what's going on, but like we did miss him last season because we were shocking last season.
Yeah, but if he didn't act the field, we'd still have him.
Yeah,
but he decided to act the field, didn't he? So yeah. I mean, I'm gonna go with a 4-2-3-1. It's probably gonna be like pretty similar to yours. Yeah, you know, the hating goals, Diogo Dalot, Varane, Lisandro Martinez. If we start Harry Maguire, expect Leicester to absolutely annihilate us.
Yeah.
Left back Malacia. I'm gonna go with Fred and Casemiro in the midfield because I don't think you throw Casemiro in there. You know, he doesn't know what, and he hasn't played in the Premier League, so I think it's best that he has Fred, two Brazilian players. On the left, Rashford. On the right, Sancho, Cam, Bruno, and Ronnie up top. You know, I just play as if I have to watch Rashford play striker for another 90. No, the reason why Rashford had a good game against Liverpool is because Liverpool plays a high line, and Rashford knew it. Rashford just made the high line. The high line Liverpool made Rashford look absolutely like he was prime Pele, or just Pele itself. Score predictions. I'm going to go with 3-1 United.
I've gone
reasonably confident.
Man United.
Yeah, nice. It's a win, so I'll happily take it. It's a win-win. Hold on, yeah. So yeah, I mean that you go with 2-0. I went 3-1. Rahul goes 1-0. I'm guessing the rest of the lads have predicted a draw, a victory. I hope. I mean, so that's 2 games in a row we predicted the United win and they've won. But listen, I don't care how many goals Man United get tomorrow or how many goals he concede. As long as we get the job done and get the 3 points, bring it home, go into the Arsenal game full of confidence with Antony. Casemiro will he'll know it all. He'll gel in, and then we can finally be like, lovely, he's in. Happy days. Let's get the job done. But yeah, that's it. That's pretty much the preview. Not much to talk about. I basically talked about the transfer news earlier on. But yeah, what time are we playing tomorrow? Actually,
I think it's 7 o'clock.
Hold on, let me just check here. Hold on, 7 or 8 is it?
7. I think it is.
We'll check here. I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right. Why the hell is it not telling me on the Man United site? So fucking showing me. I just want to make sure because now on my look, we'll just go on to this weird site. I don't know what I'm on. Yeah, I don't know what this is. Bet you it'll be 7 o'clock and all. I mean, it says the match will be shown, but the coverage starting at 7 p.m. So I'm guessing the match starts kick off at 8.
Yeah, it is 8 o'clock kickoff.
8 o'clock kickoff, right? So the watch along tomorrow. Please don't be a stressful Manchester United. I don't think so. We were reasonably confident, weren't we, in this one? But let's hope just don't fuck up Man United. That'll be nice. Players don't turn into Man United last season. So watch along probably live about 7:30. Yeah, to see what happens there. Let's hope it's not stressful, Leo. And yeah, we'll be live for that one. On if any news happens midday tomorrow during the day about Man United, something miraculously good happens, we'll be live for that one. But Leo, much appreciated for coming on, and I'll speak to you all in a bit. Have a good one.